Hey everybody, so today's a perfume trial video, and what I'm saying is not that I'm going to be trying perfumes today in the video, because I'm not a big fan of forming quick opinions about fragrances. I'm very much into actually wearing in a fragrance to have an idea about it. But I want to tell you about a little thing I'm trying for the next month or so. So I have a very large perfume collection, but I also have a very large fragrance sample collection. I really am in the experimental mood this time around. Springtime is approaching. I just want to try stuff. I just want to try lots and lots of fragrances. I'm in that mood. So what I'm doing right now is I'm reaching for my little box full of samples. It's completely filled up with samples. I'm going to show you what I have here and what I'm going to be using, but so that you have an idea of what kind of perfume videos you are to expect in the coming month or so. There are so many samples to talk about. First of all, I have multiple sets of fragrances, niche fragrances that are easily accessible, and I just need to really dive into trying out those lines. I have, for instance, a lot of the Juliette Has a Gun line in this little perfume discovery kit. And there's a lot here, and I've tried them all, but I do not remember much about them. So I really need to wear these things in and sort of form opinions. I'll tell you about them too. Maybe I'll even order some, because Juliette Has a Gun has some quite interesting fragrances. I threw out the box for this one because it was clunky. This is a commodity cocktail kit. A bunch of commodity fragrances. I don't even remember what these smell like. I've smelt them. That's about it. I have not really invested time and effort into properly testing them. I have another perfume library. This one is from Atelier Cologne. I'm pretty sure I'll be ordering from this line as well, but I've tried all of them, as you can see, but I've completely forgotten what they smell like. So I need to retest and actually wear in fragrance by fragrance to have a better idea. And again, this is a travesty. I have such a cool opportunity here to try so much, but it's just I'm not reaching for them, so I need to actually make a concerted effort to do that. I have a small size of Histoire de Perfume. This one is $18.99. I remember loving it and buying it in a small size because I was so excited to try it, and it remained in my little perfume box, so I need to get back to that. I have a ton of samplers from Sephora. Pretty much all of them are Tom Ford. This is Plum Japonaise. I've tried this already and I've worn it previously, and I've had this fragrance. I have Narcisse L'Absolu for Her. This one, actually I own in a full size, so obviously I tried it and loved it. Essence something, Atelier Cologne, I'm not sure. The writing is not clear, so I'll look up the name, whatever is closest to a Tom Ford. No, Tokyo Milk Arsenic. This one I'm really curious about. Tokyo Milk Bulletproof, also very, very curious about. And these are decent sized samplers, at least 2 mils, so I'll be able to really wear in the fragrance and have an opinion. I have Tobacco Nuit by Atelier Cologne. This one I've tried. I wasn't super impressed, but I'll try it again and give it another shot. Chergui, I've owned this previously in a full size, so this one I picked up to do a review about so that I could refresh the scent in my mind. This is Atelier Cologne Vanille Incense, I think, something like that. Also, the rating is not clear, so I can't read very clearly. Tom Ford Orchid Soleil, so Sunny Orchid, and then Tom Ford Tuscan Leather. Really wanted to try that, so I will hopefully form an opinion about that too. I have a lot of Atelier Cologne. I have a lot of little Atelier Cologne large size samples. I have their Cedra Environ. This one I'm excited about. I remember really liking it. I just, you know, want to try it again, I guess. I have Clementine California. A citrus, probably not that interesting, but we'll see. Oh, Vanilla Insensé, yeah, another one of this. So I have actually it in a spray format as well. as well as in a small size. Okay, Orange Sanguine, I have that one in an ounce format, so I liked this enough to purchase the full size. And Pomelo Paradis, I don't remember much about this one. Smells also citrusy. Well, I'll wear it in and tell you about it. This one I forgot I owned at all. This is Vintage Bloom by Jessica Simpson. I have a full size of this. This one came, the purse spray came as a sort of little perk with the big perfume. And I love this scent. It's one of my favorites. I'm very, very excited that I have apparently a purse size that I didn't even know I owned. I have, oh, this one's really a memory scent. I've worn it several years ago, pretty much exclusively years ago before I had a very large perfume collection. I just had a few perfumes at the time. And this one I wore very, very heavily. And this is Juicy Couture, so they were first original. Very, very floral, strong floral scent. Major honeysuckling going on here. Really pretty scent. I think this is probably one of the better scents in their whole line. Generally, I'm not a fan of Juicy Couture, but this one I bought in smaller size for sort of memory's sake. Really, I bought a set of minis because I was curious about others, but really I bought it so that I could have a mini of this because I don't really wear this scent anymore, but it has so many memories connected to it that I like to keep a copy on me, sort of, so to say. I have a whole slew of Elizabeth and James fragrances to try. In white and black, I've worn those out already. In rose and bourbon as well, so I have quite a few to try here. I have a Lolita Limpica scent, and Bottega Veneta Eau Sensuelle. This one I'll be buying in full size. I already know I love it. This is my second mini, and this is a decent size mini, so I've already used up one of these, and then I've asked for another one when I was fragrance shopping for something else. So this one I'll use up, and after I use up, I'm giving myself 2 more fragrances plus this mini, 2 large size fragrances in this mini. I will buy this fragrance in a full size. Then I have Miss Dior Absolutely Blooming. I have a slew of by Kilian fragrances and very, very decent sized little bottles that was given to me when I was buying one of my by Kilian scents. So I have quite a few of these to try. She gave me all the ones I was interested in. She was very, very nice. Essay. I have a whole bunch of in this little bag, I have a whole bunch of small perfume samples. Sunny Side Up by Juliette Has a Gun. I have Mon Paris by Yves Saint Laurent. I have the original Chloe, which I'll review because I've owned it previously in a big size. I just need to remind myself of it. And I have Marc Jacobs Daisy Dream. I also have a whole box of fragrances that were sent to me by a fragrance company that I was actually quite impressed with a few scents. And this is Edgardio Cellini. I've mentioned them before, just talking about the scents that I did like from them, scents that I didn't like from them, but I have a lot here to try. And I kind of fell off the wagon in trying their scents, and they were kind enough to just send it to me for my consideration. Not getting paid for this, obviously, but I am curious to try more. I have a couple of scents that I'm thinking of ordering later, and I was very impressed with quality. Not all scents I liked. I thought some compositions were quite odd, but some were really like on point wonderful. So I'll keep trying. I think they're really good quality, so at least I'm not gonna have a problem with their quality. Their ingredients are actually top-notch, so I'm gonna keep trying them and see if I find anything else I wanted to order from them. So that's it. These are the samples I'm working with, so it's gonna be about a little bit over a month of sample testing, and I'll keep you updated on what I'm using up. Maybe weekly or every 2 weeks I'll just sort of show you what samples I'm using up, and also maybe give you a quick synopsis of the scent itself. So that's it for today. Are you using up your samples? If not, try to do this with me, you guys. Let's do this together and use up some perfume samples, because, you know, middle of the winter, everybody's kind of bored with the weather. Well, let's infuse some sunshine and life into our lives by trying a whole bunch of new scents. That's it for today. See you guys later. Have a good day. Bye bye.